Assalamu alaikum badi ngol ngali konton ko la ngali bismillah ka woni kibaro network al nal badi ma pamane be tubaw karo tilimu an ani lulu e february karo 2025 motanan ka kibaro sambale nan kibaro alba moyla e president koto munketa Yahya Jammeh adiyamuta mula ko kama munketa e Bakary K Badjie munketa fonyi bintan karanai ila député mum be sidi e député bungoto ko aya bay pati kono munketa Aprc ti kabring wo fintata ka foko après tal kalo ka president ya nyine nyimbanko kanjang ate ya Jammeh be diamu kan ay tandiroke ko aya kuma moyle num mala meta siring ka batroke fo wobe fintelale kay tandiroke ko afanan alafta kalole ka president ya nyine bawo modol nene ya dumbu ko wala be kala Gambia la president mu yalon ko le kanana ngabe diamu kan ate ya Jammeh kumo jama mu yalon kay wala fo ko tumaro ye milla molu dolu tongo kan mu yalon ko national assembly molle muitianing ka foko atele be molu koma wala munjo ko baytullahi ka molu neng ako be mu fani alti abe diam kan ati ya Jammeh ay mini fo wanda fo nyaadile albo moy la nyinka cha kona tela diamo kola modum yal wal diam tawle ketal lamin silati afana itanjiro ce ko babukar bahum nendir jawa minke kiyan kolla ko anin sido manta andum fanan muso mu yalon koy ka faye ko bintan jay police oleng ala diamo anim fanan kol mul yalon ko leketa jay min sata anda sata nyaadile albo fanan be mo la nyinka cha kono be dunna o ka challe kono kala moy ko mul fota wo kolans nanga jibe ya fota nyamina kal tentlen kal jay kal nimbaral nal badi ma pamani ala baraka ba chala la moy ko nyimala
bismillahir rahmanir rahim alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My fellow Gambians, Aprc party, from the executive to all the militants and all the party members, it is made very clear that Honorable Bakary K Badjie of Fonyi Bintang has declared that he is going to be a candidate. This didn't come to me as a surprise because I know what has been going on up to the time he announced it. What I want to make very clear is that I've never spoken to him except once when the executive was being formed, and each member of the executive was given a role to play, and the role he was supposed to play with, together with Abdul Jaju, was to encourage agriculture so that grow what you eat and eat what you grow would be revived at the local level for the women and the youth. Nothing happened. He didn't do anything about it. And that was the last time I spoke, fourth and last time I spoke to him. Since then, I don't have his number. I've never communicated to him. I've never sent any message to him, to anybody. So I also want to make it very clear that the members of the National Assembly were not informed. They may get hearsay, but he has not informed anybody as far as I know. And so the members of the National Assembly are not complicit in this. I want to make it very clear that if they were a part of this, I would have known, because I've been monitoring the situation since a long time ago. So nobody should be blamed about this, that or accused of complicity with them, with him, because the rest of the members of the National Assembly are honorable people who will not betray. So I also want to make it very clear that people that are peddling stories that he must have discussed with me. That is wrong. The same way that people are speculating that he must have discussed with me. Discussed with me about what? And then people are saying that the honorable members of the National Assembly were part of it. They are not part of it. I am very sure about it. Anyway, the most important thing is, now that he has declared his intention, I want to make it very clear that he will not stand on, he will not use the APRC. Anybody who wants to be a presidential candidate, it's up to you. You are free. Go and form your own party. But with effect from the 24th of February, Bakary K Badjie is hereby expelled from the party, APRC. He has been effectively expelled from the party, and there's no negotiation about it. And I will appeal to Gambians, party members. We should stop accusing people. When something happens, we accuse people and say that they are part of it. The same way I was accused of telling by to insult people. There's no truth in this, and I want to make it very clear between me and the Almighty Allah that none of the members of the National Assembly was informed about it. Even if it is a chance hearsay, you cannot take hearsay for granted. But I know a lot of things that are going on the ground. My ears are on the ground. So if there was somebody who was dealing with him, I would have known. But I know that he has a white man who made it clear that this guy would be the next president of the Gambia. The white man said it, the European said it, with confidence. But I cannot just ask him and tell him how is that possible. I always take my time until the right time to take the type of action I want to take. Now that it has come from his own mouth, declared that his intention, I have no other solution to it but to expel him from the party immediately with immediate effect. And I want the party militants, the members of the APRC, let us strengthen our unity and expand and get the good people that are development oriented, who love the Gambia, who are patriotic citizens, not tribalists, to join the party so that we can take back our country and save it from decay, because Gambia is sinking on a daily basis. I don't want to make a long statement, but let me re-emphasize the fact that the members of the National Assembly were not officially informed beforehand, as far as I know, because I have no evidence of it. I know what is going on, but I was aware of his intention. A white man made it very clear in a video that Bakary K Badjie would be the next president of the Republic of Uganda. That was a long time ago. But I will not call him, I will not tell the national executive, oh, this is what I heard, because if he hears it. But I saw the white man, what he said. And I have to wait, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting until he himself declared, because I know one day he has to declare that if he has that intention, he'll have to declare. And now that he has declared and said that there's no going back on this, his dismissal is immediate and is not negotiable. And he is no longer a member of the APRC party. APRC and fellow Gambians that are patriotic is only unity that can bring about development and reverse the underdevelopment that is going on in the Gambia. The mayhem, the crime. I appeal to all of you. Let us work together as patriotic Gambians and rescue the Gambia that is sinking so fast. It saddens me to know all what is going on. Human sacrifice. Butchering people, and none has ever been taken to court. Let us work together, especially APRC, the youth, every member of the APRC. Let us work together and know that it is in the interest of our country, not individual interests. Even if you have differences, even two brothers can have a difference or differences. But when they remember that they are from the same mother and father, they will know that that is more important than their personal differences, and they have to work together and reconcile. Let us know that we are Gambians. We have no other country but the Gambia. For the Gambia to develop, we have to reconcile our differences. And when I say so, let me not be misquoted. Those who want to come and join the APRC, you are welcome. You have a track record. And those people also have a track record since 2017 up to today. The coalition, without exception, all the members of the coalition came with the intention of making you suffer the way you are suffering now. Let us all as patriotic Gambians unite and put an end to this. I wish you all the best. May the Almighty Allah guard, protect, and guide all of us. May the Almighty Allah cleanse our hearts so that we look at the bigger picture. Gambia is bigger than any individual or any tribe. Other countries are developed because they work together to develop their countries, protecting the interests of the country as citizens of that country. Why shouldn't we do that in the Gambia for the interest of and benefit of everybody and our children and our grandchildren? Our children are going to school under very poor conditions. They will not make it. And these are the people that are supposed to lead the country tomorrow. Education, the facilities that were available during my time. Despite the fact that other countries were not helping me. But I believe in only the Almighty Allah, and I worship only the Almighty Allah. And I made it very clear, if you people can remember, in 1994, when I was given 1 week to hand over to the whatever by the European Union, I made it very clear it's not going to happen. They told me that I will not be able to pay salary, my people will suffer, and I made it very clear that it's a lie. And I told them that not only would I pay salaries, but I'll make sure that annually I'll increase the salaries of the civil servants and all workers, government workers. And I also made it very clear to them, whether they like it or not, Gambia will develop faster than those countries that bow down to them. I don't bow down to any human being I worship the Almighty Allah and the Almighty Allah alone. Everybody. And I appeal to all Gambians once again. Our country is bigger than anybody or any tribe or any individual. Let us develop our country and regain our lost glory. Gambia was, as I said, Gambia was admired by so many countries. But despite the fact that Gambia was and still classified as one of the poorest countries, but we made great strides in developing our country to the extent that Gambia was known worldwide for good reason, positive reasons. Today, Gambia is known as a dangerous country, a country that is unsafe. Are we Gambians proud of that accolade? I am not. Every Gambian should live in peace, security, in prosperity. All the hospitals are dying. Because as I said before, and some people are not happy with it, but that's the reality, and I will tell the fact. The country is being destroyed. And some of us are just following our selfish interests. Instead of following the interests of the country, when you say the country, the whole of the Gambian people. I want to thank all of you. May the Almighty Allah cleanse our hearts and souls. May the Almighty Allah put in our hearts strong faith, iman to worship Allah and Allah alone. And remember that it's only the Almighty Allah that can give us what we want. Without unity, nothing will be possible. I want to thank all of you, and I will continue to pray for all of you. Let us work together, especially the APRC. The APRC, the doors are open. Whoever wants to come in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين mbaɗi gambiyankol be konton mbeɗen kaɗon fo koyna bakara flobero ɗinɗin keɓa muskaf kema ngaali konton misilmeya control aljanna ɗinola control mbafora gambia ɗimo ɓeya assalamu aleykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nal bani maro la min sila bronze New York. Ndere natali ñin samandara February karo teli mois anel lulu talatola bronze New York ñin samanda tala woro wula atambita miniti say nada doron pour kana nimbanko dingol se kacha adum men yamarlo ni dandarlaro betala Gambia police ol kan police ol nyaton ko Sidi Touré Adama Barola Saji Batundo ana ala do kunyol me ana ala MPP kafol belbe police department bare ngalom Gambia police la ko eta Gambia ding be male ko woli man taraje pour Gambia woli bejere pour Adama Baro aning MPP nga kibarol mel solo ñi samandala Binta Njie momem former menka diamu police ol toyala ila former spokesperson me yalon atelemo police ol nengotinun akadiamu police ol on behalf of the police department ñim Binta Njie mo kiyandi ngolom mo funditale me kiam benen kiam alifa be ka benen including bintan jayla wululal be as a citizen afindita ayala frustration explain because kian dingalo ya tele bane ya fale nen imang sidi ture banen ima fane bari yin binta njay ya bale ne ya fale nen jumala ya nen MPP la supporter Boubacar Bohum e hani sidi ture yalo na nyin kamolin nen aka alfale nen police ol yalo bari Gambia police al kakare commande Gambia police forces ala fo MPP police forces Boubacar Bohum bira nyin malbali yake kulu bali ya horomanta ya bira yake atata la 24 hours tambitale police ol ma commande fondunta 48 hours kono la wo fanan muna ki police ole Boubacar commandi because Gambia ding bebe chocho ka kola for la kuna sabi da député ay moto manale Mr Sanyang kata fo police kata fo Banjul kata Sidi Touré inspector general of police ani assistant inspector general of police afan ani be nyojel concern about yes termino member da kono so Sidi Touré police ol Gambia police forces man Boubacar Bohum ima arrest ko ay luwala tinya no ya arrest because of dia mo membe siaka mo bebe diama kan yine bula arrest la because nyi manke foloti nyi bila koro ka fundi aka mol alfal nen si nya jalla nyi ga Usain Dabo nen sa atel Boubacar Bohum alma call for 24 hours tambit police ol ma call fondunta 48 hours kono police ol ma call molla chocho ni la diamo siata dron aliya call wo fanan bira aliya call ali muneke kake yamar sinnoti dron ni nafikin dakala bali billahi Gambia police forces anyaton ko mabe fode bar ni dunia be ni be police useless won nyinina ni tamida Gambia police forces la billahi itajala dulat mel yale itel bu kanyapi mol kan namanke oppositional anale kurano kalle alkalbe tilnan banko dingal tebal mabe fode Gambia police forces mo kendol be jele bar dunia kono nalbe police useless ngol nyinina nal manna Gambia altaje la dunia dulat mabe fode mo kendol be Gambia police forces le men yale ye kalimenna e bole protect ka bara mo useless nga fana abebe juru mari njele kada albe bintan jay ko man muna mo lota ay mo bani nga ya fane bintan jay la diamo kala ni ku ya itandi why adu ngamo ne last week fana sojaro men funtita kala frustration o itandi yo fana ares dictator Gambia saembe dictatorship wala bije bare barola ftaka kadiano di mol dala ka mol dal soron mo kana fevo wala nyimbanko wallahi albe men kala albole kala wala albe banko be soronal baralte mol dendi nola katu ngole kele for the past 22 years system o membe ke kan sign the same system le be ke kan for the past 22 years mo baka findi government agency ni be diamule ite government agency ni government agency ya arrest ya je me kanyele bari ni aje baro e sidin jañol fabaka tombo jala jol ni mo barakantang millialon ko iman so sukino for the past 22 years baro e beci kanan ke bejuru mandala man ala government kono amake fenda pour ikadoko menken ikadoko halakirnga menken former government pour ye continuer yo adu wala be keka Gambia dingal bebe siring mo million fula mo wuli keme lulu tilimbali amel lata nyim banko kan for the past 22 years albe siring alfatita halinga si alaba bondilal halinga alside alkumbe koylal alta bondila billahi wallahi Gambia dingal kubal walinka civilian dictator atele dangerous ta katambi sojaro me kilo ta ka kudeta ke albe baro mendero kanede ala melundi jede aldi alon bankulo mo gambeti mfangal bukanna wata do bayno mbuka dunu bono fankunkan bara albe sirin albe baro nembur la baro be kelal bul dictator na kedal bul dictator nyin dulanto abal banna falale alside ndel be tuwa dule nadi ada ndel nga si jan na dimbal ndel na muso ni ndel si jan forever amantora fennaw baratel mel be sirin ba ko be ku kelal la je ha billahi jannal be falal te nyina alsi ale baro bulay kal bul dictator because gambian ko ka sila I see fo tinyaro ke watime akaka wuli tinyaro jannabe kelele ka wuli ni ma wuli nin tinyaro kelele wulo kana fa soto nin baro ke dal bul bantan sunti dal kal ba duwo kuntu la bantan nyim boyn la luwono ka bantan juwo kuntu tera jamala kun katede bantan jannabe karunna le ka boyndi bar nim bantan lota sin flola ni koy be bantan boyndi la tera jamala kun katede jannim bantan be boyla de ngamande ka kangala faaliye ala ñin jibe ñin ñon telimbal yale be kere je men lota kiyam be banen ay kiyam benen ko ibe dunna jahannabale ye jani ye ka sebuto kiyam be wara nyamento bintan jay bale fututa a baye futuwo muta fayenne wala aka medeno a diamuta dinkendo kamatene dimba futuri akamatene jumale be sira moli elo ye bane ye fane be dere iko because itam police hold for police am ala yalati ba albe nyim men fola adu ngama ko police mo lul fanam beje wol fanal me officers olati e bol fanal nyin ka kanne kati i sabita wol fanal be UDP la useless police hold billahi Gambia police forces anyaton ko jama beje mam mo je me useless ta kanyel si. So Moitara UDP is that a crime? Is that a crime? Moitara UDP? Science and by election of Menkera Kiang. For minister Beme official soron. Ibebe campaign or MPP. Adi it o minister so bankola kejo bankola taxpayer kodo wala ka minister bejo. Ismaila Sisebeje. Ismaila Sisebe abeje bankola kajo. Demba Sabali, Bankola Kajo. Huh? Kadabula Minister of Health, Dr. Samate, Bankola Kajo, Nil Bebe Nintulanto, Bankola taxpayer Kodolo Kanilijo, Ibebe Campejola, and Ibem MPP called. Ablai Sanya, former Inspector General of Police. Ablai Sanya, 2021, Biri election of Sunya. I nin sole sanka manol sang ka celebration back for manke MPP court police jallabe MPP so amunda nibe MPP you are good nibe UDP you are a criminal for the past 22 years Jamaica operator ne Jamme nibe MP nibe UDP ke police le nibe APRC ye bandero duibulo the same thing I left on la Bangkok. Bintanjai mantara kele kan fenda bare Bintanjai bama wolimu founding fatherlity founding mothers wala liye UDP law abama la buso ikanyin funding ke muso bute wala Bintanjai katara kan fara Bintanjai kamale hana man kenyindi birabe piaro yala no sense Jamaica block ku jamala because mudamu anala ko because anamu UDP samples ikafu mena ni 1000 ni ba for 1000% nyem muso bama UDP 1000% lam kada bala UDP yala le birim binda maybe binda na wuluta warabe doyare jama birabe dagan school Obama be UDP la kada we UDP dam da biri APRC so why wobe kala crime to be to agency binta billahi Gambia police forces almala do kolo ma be fade bar sidi Touré but niaje baro nyim palaso di sidi niaje ngafo sidi Touré ko adama baro la saji batundo yalo mboke do yade idaji kon kole fo because saji batundo ni ka sidam ni ya ika men ka koleke the same thing nam wala ken gavo isaji batun dole mu bare ta buka luwaji be ye kalimenna o ko e mellon ita ke la moy molele kamen fo no de Bakary ba muna ke o ay nyenyin kuma jawo fo me ala asi fitino wulindi no banko kan moli sinyo yelo bonno ala. It's more than 22 hours or time police or ma command fon nunta 48 hours o kono fanan fo bini wati men concerned citizen ol be diam kan otumole ye fan pretend kadin commandi nan doron birana da doron just to bala kanate dan ko police e kay say mbemba drame tili saba nanin jangla ali abula bora nyoli ali woni mutale almost 1 week madi sise nyoli more than 72 hours opposition on nef nale femfe muta aka tili saba le kablu Bakary Silla ali amuta tili nani Bakary Silla balbulla Ibrahima Diba tili jelle abalbul nyenyum kuma kunta fo Boubacar yenyum kuma kunta fo ale Boubacar bo kumandina less than 1 hour ali abula sayta sokono ali kay tela hajola kunta nyilla sayna albe binta kumandila kana binta kata binta nyinen ka ko ay mo jabi meya ba ma na fama nen billahi Gambia police forces mabe fode bandibe mo useless ngun nyinen na Gambia forces billahi ni tambita Gambia la police itajele dulata kadu mome mo fa koke mome kumo fo meyalo asimol sinyo yelo bon mome kumo fo meyalo ko banko dimbasi mala yeah aliman so mutala for more than 24 hours fondunda 48 hours okono aliya kumandi kana nyinin kadro alkai sai okono mome yalo ko ayole bana fanen way wula diamu alko kumandi alkata wole nyinin ka including anin police lulu ko deke kal sobito ol franal mu UDP in kolelti Gambia kata nyaadile Gambia mbeta kan nyaadile mbe sonna la kote mbotam men kono ngamura kono mol mantana murundi ka kono fakuno nim mol meli kunun kele ko jamme kamen ka man beta nim meli yo keloke wala be muru wala lafta kam murunda kono ke waran Gambia tutali bulu den atrante lawulu wo banko kan aman nafaso atutam bulle je alata malaika jinna na ta dimba ata jinna jindilana na faale Gambia dingna albe parelale alnim barobe kelelale misila hal tal nim baro talala de nali ya mbira ko misila hal balni adama baro talala adala ni MPP man sakunda al mallo al singala al lo kayita baro la enough is enough baro must go ida Cairo kono o Cairo tano kono Gambia dingna albe parela nyilala Senegal ya menke Gambia nal kale kana al bole kala period note albert la barobulu abe nyim banko ding be kala jongoti abe julu kutuntang bulala be kangala asali saba na kale sida malisi na kale wuli alta fenno laje kadon tele bukam fangala wata do bayno adum be siring dictator simbe dun kanyem banko ka ngali tentu albadi mala la min sila bronze New York ba fala Gambia ding be assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh
yo mali ngol mbele kuma kangol moy mi yalon ka fota President Yahya Jammeh la kuma kangol naning la min sila min fo binta njay la koto Baboucar Bahum la koto bar Baboucar Bahum mul malon ngamina wolle be diam la kola cause mom mano e fongay danaka mulle ka ke wallahi ngala ngate baynol diamo nyinete baynol doron barbutum Baboucar Bahum wala kumo de sawoni ndi non ta fola barbutum media len amanje kon tel sawo damman be diamo la wol yo mumbe jede la ya la diamo ala background nga folol moy le be dia fa be fali fa ka fali kantole ke ba malo bari nga folol moy le anna mo teradi hol ko ni dunya le nyinde wala na dunya mo hala mani ba ko ne ka karanne ya Jammeh be diamo kay ka falo audio ko ne ka folol moy be hi ha la ko ma bismillah wala nako to ke do la ko nyoko ke hakilo to kuto mo la audio ko mo bi ke hakilo do bari nga hakilo ni wodinal de ya nga folol moy le be diamo la de fana be la kuma kan wala foka gambe la la hakilo to jamme kanale de budon ka mol tendu ka mol jayi ka mol ni baral nal badi ma pa man la baraka ba la may kunni